well, another month flies by. Here we are.
Soon be Christmas.
Soon will be. So, this is the feedback for August.
Yes, well, if you recall, on the last one, I said to you, I've got my boys coming over from Wales and they're staying with me for 3 weeks and it would be challenging. Well, it was challenging. The first week, I was pretty sensible. Just had a few extra things.
Yeah.
But by the end of the first week, my willpower deserted me. Totally deserted me. And not only was I matching what they were eating, I was overindulging as well. And I'd taken the opportunity of a holiday to go back to my old way of eating. For example, a packet of biscuits, instead of having 1 or 2, I had the whole packet, which is what I used to, not satisfied until I'd finished the whole lot. Even though I'd easily had enough, there was something in my brain that said, well, you've got to finish them off because otherwise, they'll still be there.
Yeah.
And I didn't want them there anymore, so I thought the best thing to do was eat them all. So it gave me quite a good lesson. It gave me quite a good lesson because in that 2 weeks, actually, although I was on holiday for 3 weeks, I was really only bad for 2 weeks. And I put on £6 in that 2 weeks. Now, that's the really bad news. The good news is I've taken off 5 of those pounds and I've only put on 1 since then, because then I went straight back on it after the boys went back and I've lost £5. So I've learned that you put it on at virtually at the same speed as you take it off when you're being exceptionally good. If not, maybe even a little bit faster. So that's a good lesson to learn.
That's already down to your body over the last 2 years. You think about it, each year your progression has been gradually coming down as you wanted it, and you have a little blips and you lose it again. Because you had the habit of being sensible, body's able to adapt to it. What you didn't fall into your old habit is a yo-yo style, suddenly carrying on the negative side of indulging and having more food. And what I also noticed is when it goes into the darkness of, oh no, I've destroyed what I've just done, you haven't fallen into that trap. You reset yourself and rebalance what you need to do, identify what you need to do to take action, and that's important. Not allowing yourself to fall in the old trap of, you know what, I'll just give up.
Well, that's exactly what I used to do.
Correct.
And that's why I had the years and years and years of yo-yo dieting.
Correct.
And the thing with that yo-yo dieting, I recall now that I can see it, that I used to actually, each time I put on just a little bit more. So, and I started off at about, say, 12 stone, because I got really slim at 12 stone. At 12 stone, and then I'd put on maybe 13 stone, and I quickly diet back down to 12, but then it would be 12.1 or 12.2, and then I'd go back up to 13 and quickly go back down. But each time it just creeps up and creeps up, and over the years it crept right up to like 20 stone at one stage.
It's surprising is that what happens, if you don't recognise it, you don't accept it, you don't take accountability. When you started with me, you knew it would be a long journey back down, but you accept the responsibility and accountability of your action, and that's what helps. So, well done.
Thank you.
Now we're into September, now we're going ahead, there's no many distractions ahead of us.
That's right.
It's just a matter of being focused, but enjoying your journey and making it happen and believe in yourself. So, well done.